7 hours later, crews are still on scene. It is winding down a bit. We're just seeing one police car and a number of construction crews here, and we've been watching for the past couple of hours here as they take bulldozers and other heavy machinery to what was remaining of that house. We do know that those 3 children were taken to the hospital and treated for what we're being told are just minor injuries, so that's the good news in all this. As for that cause, we may be a long way off from knowing what exactly caused this house to explode. A chaotic scene on Barlow near 7 Mile at around 3 Tuesday afternoon.
Next thing you know, we heard a big old explosion. And the police was just shooting down the street, and the ambulance to everybody else. So I'm like, what's going on?
2 neighbors, Sabrina and Jasmine, heard the explosion and came running.
Walked to the corner and we was like, somebody blew somebody's house up.
A 2-story home reduced to a pile of rubble. The explosion scattering huge pieces of the house throughout the area.
It's not even a house no more. It's like, it's not there. The roof is in the trees.
It did significant damage to the home next door. The home of the explosion was a total loss.
When first responders arrived on scene, what was left was still burning.
We're still extinguishing the fire, and we're doing a search. We always do a thorough search no matter what. And hats off to the men and women of the Detroit Fire Department, our medics. We showed up, fast response. So we're doing that hard work right now.
The explosion blew out a portion of the home next door, including the windows.
3 children were transported to St. John's with lacerations and cuts.
And they was in their own room playing, and he heard the explosion and tried to get them all out at the same time, but he couldn't get them all out.
DTE tells us a gas crew was dispatched to the scene, but only to keep firefighters, police, and other community members safe. State police also sent up a helicopter and used a canine to help in the investigation. So far, a cause of all this has yet to be determined. And there certainly were a large number of people here at the scene this afternoon, and I spoke to a good amount of them. None of them said that they smelled gas prior to the explosion. They also mentioned to me, these were just neighbors telling me this now, this has not been confirmed, that there was nobody really living at that house, that it was vacant, there wasn't any furniture in it. So again, it all says that it might be a while before we know what caused this house to explode in the first place. Reporting live in Detroit, Dave Spencer, Fox 2 News.